There he is. There he is. There's the boy. There's the boy. There he is. There's my boy, my crazy, crazy boy. Frankie. Yes. We call him Frankie now. He's Milo, but he's like a Frank. Why he went from Milo to Frank? Here's the reason. He loves anything to do with pipes or plumbing or toilets and the shower. So he reminds us of a plumber. So we started calling him Frankie. When he was an outside cat and a stray, he was nice and innocent like a Milo. Now he's like a crazy plumber, right? Right, little baby? I have my setup on his cat house because it's too hot outside. Look at those eyes. He's got those Betty Davis eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. No, no. We're gonna fall here. I'm on his cat house. Little tail in this video. You're getting some tail. Some tail. That's how you get some tail. You get a cat with a tail. Some cats don't have tails. We don't know what happened to their tail. Some cats don't have fur. We don't know what happened to their fur. All right, he's just gonna knock me down. So, hey, Frankie. Frankie, go fix a pipe. We got a slow leak in the sink. Got to get some Drano, which I keep forgetting to get. Oh, see this? This is just going to keep happening. Come on. I don't want to start over because this will be the 90th take. Are you getting down? What are you doing? Get down. Go down. Okay. 2 minutes in, and we've talked about absolutely nothing. That's okay. First 2 minutes of the video, 2 to 3 minutes, will just be a warm-up. Just getting myself warmed up, acclimated, to say, hi, how are you? And welcome to the LIZZY Show. Today, I'm going to share some of my thoughts with you. And I have an unlimited amount of time because, ladies and gentlemen, I am not on the clock. I am not at work. And my time is mine. Wonderful. But before I share my thoughts, I'm going to share a wonderful, very interesting fact with you that you can share with other people. Because let's face it, we are often too many times on an elevator. It's quiet, too quiet. We're with people. We have nothing to talk about. I'm going to give you something to talk about, something to say, something to make people go, what? Really? I don't know. No one seems to get too excited about anything anymore, but we'll see. Now, this is a true fact I'm about to tell you. You ready? It turns out that Americans throw away $62 million worth of change per year. Now, you can make a big change with all that change, but instead it's going to waste. Now, I have a question, my friends. How are they keeping track of $62 million worth of change that has been thrown away? Are they finding it on the sidewalks? Are they finding it on the buses, on the trains? Where are they finding Americans lose change? Because they're finding $62 million worth of it. Friends, $62 million can change all of our lives. And definitely we will share. You get that nice cabin in the woods, get that nice log home with the nice fireplace you've been dreaming of. Go to work when you feel like it. Tell your boss how you really feel. Tell him you want to be appreciated. And since you're not, you're leaving. Open up your own business. Maybe open up an animal sanctuary. The cats, the dogs, the cows, the pigs, whatever animal you want to save, you can. Because you have $62 million worth of change that will change a lot. So there you go. Next time there's silence in the room and you're around people that you kind of sort of know, maybe family members that you kind of sort of know, people you haven't seen in a while, you got to say something. Tell them this fact. I think it's a great fact. All right. My thoughts of the day. Many thoughts, lots of thoughts. Do I have my own thoughts? I don't know if I do have my own thoughts. I know that a lot of my thoughts are actually me having a reflex thought based on what I have already read, heard, or seen. So I don't even know people if I think anymore because I'm basing my thoughts off of what I've watched and then I'm giving a reaction in my head without anyone knowing what my reaction is. But today on the LIZZY show, I'm going to tell you my thoughts and my reactions to the things that I read, I listen to, and that I listen to and see on the internet. Number one, I see this a lot. And I think it's to frighten people and get people very angry and excited. It goes like this. You will own nothing and you will be happy. Like I'm so terrified. Like I need to own something to be happy. Do I seem unhappy to you? Because I don't own anything. And neither do you. You may think you own stuff, but you don't. You're loaned stuff. And you're not scaring me if you tell me I will own nothing and be happy. Because I'm already happy and I don't own anything. So what about that? Well, I'm scared. Listen, nothing is owned. It is loaned. It is not owned. It is loaned. Even this body I'm in, I don't own it. It was given to me through luck. I was lucky to be born. I was lucky to have ancestors to get together when they did, to create that spark that would create that spark that would create that spark that would lead to me. All the plagues, all the wars, to lead to you, to me in this body, that is borrowed. I'm borrowing these atoms. I'm borrowing these electrons, protons, kidneys, heart, skin, hair, nails. It's all just borrowed. How do I know? Because every 7 years, I'm given a new set of everything. Every 7 years, a new spine, new skin. My cells on my skin are constantly shedding. That's what dust is. My dust is myself. When I see dust, I leave it. That's a part of me. I'm not dusting myself away. You can dust yourself away, but I leave dust on everything because I love myself and I love my dust. Dust is my skin. Yes, people, I'm that kind of eccentric. I'm just kidding. I dust sometimes. I'm just, I work full time, I'll vacuum. Dust. So they say you will own nothing and be happy. They're trying to scare you and say that they're coming for you, that you're going to own nothing and there's going to be universal basic income. And first of all, that's not going to happen because everybody's going to have to, we need a lot of money to live. You need depending on where you live, to live comfortably, $10,000 a month, in my opinion. You could agree or disagree. Comfortable, 10,000. That's enough money to pay your bills and have money to save. That's what I mean by comfortable. That means when you go to the dentist and it's $3,000, you have it. You're not like, okay, now I'm not going to have money to put gas in my car. Do you know what I mean? So owning, when they say you're not going to own anything, what is there really to own? When you pass away, my friends, as all of us will, but I'm not here to make you sad. This is to make you realize what a luxury it is to be alive. We are conscious, we are thinking, we could choose what we want to do with our mind, with our body, with our day. We have the choice. because we are here for a temporary period, because our body is loaned to us. Even your home. You could buy $1 million home, a $20 home. Either way, it's going somewhere when you pass away. Everything is just loaned, not owned. So when you tell me, the big captions say, you will own nothing and be happy, you're right, because I don't own anything. And I am happy because I don't base my happiness on owning. I am just part of the whole entire universe. I am recycled material of the universe. I am recycled material from the universe. These are my thoughts. This is my thoughts. This is what I'm thinking. I hear the birds. I see the trees. I see the grass. I'm no better. We are all one. We are all being loaned this beautiful piece of existence. The birds are not worried about owning. The squirrels aren't worried about owning. They are just part of existence, part of life. Do you see? A car, you might own a car. It's just a piece of metal with an engine. It will break down. It could be a Lamborghini, or it could be a broken down Saturn, which they don't even make anymore. Either way, 100 years from now, it's all going to the same place, whether you as an individual own it or not. So there's my thoughts about ownership, and you will own nothing and be happy. And they're trying to scare you and make you feel like, oh, that's scary. I won't be happy. I won't be happy. I must own things to be happy. Dear Lord, I will only be happy if I own things. If I own this beautiful dress and this beautiful home and this beautiful jewelry that I'm not wearing today because it's my special jewelry that I only wear when I go to special events. But yes, I do own many things. Jewelry and luxury clothes and luxury bags. Oh, the bags that I own. 30,000, 100,000. Because I am so worthy of ownership of all of these things that when you pass away, who does it go to? The next owner. There's always another owner. It takes away from us realizing that there is no such thing as ownership. So that's my first long-winded thought. And we're not talking about the thoughts at the gyms, my friends. We're not talking about those thoughts. We're talking about the thoughts in my head. We have all these new terms, which, by the way, one term I do not like that all the young people are using, which is the dumbest term. I don't care. You could hate me for saying it, but I can have my thoughts. Is no cap. No cap. No cap, meaning you're not lying. Is that what it means? Dumb, no cap. No cap, I don't like that term. Okay, my friends. Quiet quitting. Have you been quiet quitting lately? Have you seen them pushing out all the quiet quitters who are basically going to work and doing the bare minimum to keep their job? They're not actually quitting. Oh my God, Frank, don't go outside. Come back in. Oh my God, he's getting outside. Hold on. Come back in. He's leaning up against, I'm so sorry. He's leaning up against the screen door. Get back in here. There you go. You believe this? Come here. Oh, you believe this? Oh, are you guys still here? Wait. Oh. If you're still here, what the? Oh my, wait a minute. What? Upside down. Okay, if you're here at 14 minutes, you get a prize. Look at this. What? Frankie. See, I told you he's Frankie. He's the plumber. You messed up my video and I'm not starting it over. Isn't it funny when you kiss cats? You kiss them and then your lips go like this. Like I'll be like this. And then I'm like, Sometimes I pretend I'm a cat and I'm like, meow, meow, meow. He loves me no matter what I look like or smell like. If you guys are still here after that big interruption, you all get a prize. You all get a prize. So what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Quiet quitting? Quiet quitting. At 15 minutes. There we go. You know why? Oh, Oh, I did it again. You know why? Because this thing is broken. The handle needs to be fixed. But that's for people who feel like fixing things. I'll fix it. All right, 15 minutes. Are you still there? You're such good people. You're my people. You're my friends. You hang in there even when things are not done quality. They're done any old way. That's the kind of people I like. They hang in there with you even when there's mistakes, things aren't perfect, and they stay. I like that, you know? Because any old way, you still get through the day. Okay. Let's start over. Someone's on their motorcycle. That sounds like fun. I wouldn't mind having a Harley and just driving around. That'd be nice. Okay, so quiet quitting. Quiet quitting is spreading all over the internet, and it's basically supporting the idea where people do the bare minimum to keep their jobs. Why? I guess they're angry at the companies they work for. They feel like they're not getting paid enough, not enough benefits. So it's their way of passively aggressively getting back at the company by doing the bare minimum. You know what I call that, ladies and gentlemen? It's not quiet quitting, and it's actually been around a long, long time. It's called lazy workers. And now they're calling themselves quiet quitters. They're not quiet quitters. No, they're lazy. They let people like me, the hard workers, do all the work while they do the bare minimum. Oh, you gave yourself a new name, quiet quitter, do the bare minimum. No, you're lazy. You get away with being lazy because the bosses don't care who does the work as long as the work gets done. Because the person like Speedy Gonzalez, like me, beep, beep, that gets the work done is doing the work for you and for you, for all three of you. So get this whole quiet quitting out of your head. It's called lazy workers. And lazy workers, I'm actually very impressed with how little they do. Very impressed. I'm like, wow, how do they do it? I have another name for them. They're called time wasters. They have the hours, but they don't work the hours. Say it again. They have the hours, but they don't work the hours. They come in, they make small talk, they take a long lunch break, they're a good cook. I don't care you're a good cook, get the work done. They're talking too much, they're doing too little. They're getting ready for the 9 o'clock at 8 o'clock. They're called time wasters. Lazy. And I try to keep my mouth shut, but it's hard. And there will be a day where I let it all out. Feels good to let it all out. But these people live amongst us. So remember, next time you see a video about quiet quitters, it's really lazy workers. And in the medical field, the quiet quitters are the lazy workers. They let the rest of us do all the work. Now, you can't have quiet quitters for real jobs. You can't have a quiet quitter trucker. A trucker can't quietly quit when he's taking a load that needs to arrive on time. You can't have a quiet delivery driver like FedEx or UPS. You can't be quiet quitting. You can't be a quiet quitter if you're doing anything that requires you to be on time and do things in a timely way. But I don't know, maybe these quiet quitters are just paper pushers, and paper pushers can just do the bare minimum. So maybe paper pusher quiet quitters? It's annoying. Because sometimes you work with someone and you give them a nickname. My nickname is Kentucky Fried Chicken. I call this person Kentucky Fried Chicken. She's a time waster. She's worried about a wheel on the chair. She's worried about a brake that doesn't brake that well on a machine that works fine. I've been doing it for 2 years. So I call them Kentucky Fried Chicken. So what have we covered so far? So far, you will own nothing and be happy. Yes, you will be happy. You don't need to own anything. Ownership is just an idea that they have pumped in our head, especially in the Western world, that ownership is the goal, that you need to own stuff to feel fulfilled, which is not true. We don't own anything. Remember, you don't own, it's just owned. It's loaned. Wait, owned, loaned? I get words confused when I'm talking fast. So, yes, if you are lucky enough to have a home that you do own, it is still loaned. And you have to think about where it is going when you are no longer in this physical body, which is also loaned. So that was number one. Number two, quiet quitters aren't actually quiet quitters. They have been here for centuries. They're called lazy workers. And they're never going anywhere. They're going to constantly be here, milking the time for money, and not getting caught. Because the hard workers will always get the work done. That's just how it is. I haven't seen a change yet. More thoughts. There's a guy that I love. His name is Wayne Dyer. He wrote a lot of good books. And this is a good quote that I like for you. It's about life and about the years that we live. Here's something I want to say to you. This is about how old you are, how old I am, how old we all are. Frank's coming back here. I don't need you to push that door open again. It's not about the years you live. It's about what you do with those years. So Wayne Dyer had this one quote. And he said, I don't want to live 90 years. Wait a minute. How did the saying go? Oh, great. Maybe I should get my book where I wrote it down. Okay. It goes like this. Wait. It goes, he just jumped. Hold on. You know what? I'm just going to take you with me. Hold on. Let me get the book. Taking you with me, but you're just going to see my face. You're going to get the book. This is a real personal video. You're going to see me walk around. You're in my chair, sir. You're in my chair, sir. You're in my chair, sir. Come on, Frankie the plumber. You're in my chair, sir. Come on. Come on. You're in my chair. Come on. Okay. There's no way anyone's still here. This is what's fun. But it's fun. It's fun to just be natural, you know? I have to get my notes. I want to just tell you, I've done this video like, this is probably my 10th take. I tried doing it in the car. It was too hot in the car. I did a bunch of takes. So all these mistakes, I'm just leaving. Because if I keep starting again, I'm just going to lose the momentum. You know what I mean? So I have a bunch of, it was in here. I wrote, first of all, this little book, I wrote these quotes in here like years ago, like 2018, like 6 years ago. A lot of good stuff in here. Oh, this is the one where I wrote 62 million, the worth of coins Americans throw away every year. Lincoln. Lincoln said, everybody likes a compliment. That's the truth. I love compliments. But just about my personality. John Dewey, one of America's most profound philosophers. He said that the deepest urge in human nature is the desire to feel important. The desire to be important. Frankie, how do you get your feelings of importance? If you've made it this far in the video, put in the comments, how do you get your feelings of importance? He's scratching my foot now. What did I do? He wants my seat, that's why. How do you get your sense of importance fulfilled? Benjamin Franklin, what did he say? I will speak ill of no man, he said. Speak only the good. That's true, because criticism is futile. Criticism is futile because it puts a person on the defense, puts me on the defense, and it usually moves him to justify himself or herself. Criticism is dangerous because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurts his sense of importance, and arouses resentment. Oh, he's trying to get out again. This is just, oh. Can you believe this? Is this happening again? Am I backwards? Am I upside down? He keeps doing it. Let me read that again. I hate criticism. Don't criticize me. It's like, I could literally make a bowl of like absurd complaints. And I'll say to my boss, hey, you know what? Why don't you put that, there's a bowl over there. And it's where we put the absurd complaints. Yeah, you know, the complaints like, I was laughing. That's a good one. Put that in the bowl over there. Oh, the complaint that I walk too fast, that goes in the bowl of absurd complaints. Oh yeah, that's a good complaint. That's a good one. I'm talking too much to the patient. Put that in the bowl of absurd complaints. Yeah, because those complaints go in that bowl, and then I throw the bowl in the garbage. Criticism is futile. I'm still looking for that one that Wayne Dyer said. Look, we're already 26 minutes in. And nobody's here, and that's okay because I'm still here. And I'll watch myself 20 years from now and say, nobody's here, but I'm still now. Who or what am I? A question. Life is beauty. Okay, this is stuff I'm just... All right, you gotta love how there's quotes in a book, but then there's also like what to go food shopping for. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Pineapple, grapefruit, kale. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. How long are you gonna wait until I find this quote? John Dewey. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. By the way, Thomas Edison. Ooh, I like this one. Thomas Edison once explained, I like this one. I like this. Thomas Edison explained that. I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. Same for me, buddy boy. Same for me. Found a lot of ways that don't work. But I'm still doing what I gotta do. Can you believe it? I even have this thing to bookmark it, and I still can't find it. I guess maybe it's just not meant to be. You know? I'm on my way. One idea, one action will bring me closer to my goal, freedom from the 5-day work week. This is what I would write to myself back in 2018. I'm still the same person. I'm still working 5 days a week. I guess I can't find it. No. Ancient axiom. I get what I think about. Whatever you desire to become or attract to yourself, make the internal shift from it probably won't happen to me too. It's on its way. Rejoice in our suffering. Suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. Romans 5:3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost at 30 minutes. And I can't believe I'm not finding the one thing that I wanted to share with you about being 90 years old. And this one really great. I'll find it after the video's over. All right, so it goes like this because I can't find it. So you could live 90 years, or you could live the same year 90 times. Ooh. That hit me. I can live 90 years, or I could live the same year 90 times. I mean, do you want to live the same year 90 times? And I guess it's not that bad. Some people don't. But that's how I'm going to leave this video. I guess I remembered without finding it in the book. This video is organic. It had mistakes. There's no editing. There's no mic. But perhaps it entertains you a little bit. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to entertain you. I'm here to perhaps put some thoughts in your head that you didn't have before. Not the thoughts at the gym, the thoughts in your head. And this guy also wanted to say hi. By the way, he was fixed December 10th. It's almost 4 months he's inside, but I got to tell you something. He's very sweet, but he still keeps going for little mama, our other cat. She's turning into a loaf. She is a loaf because she's scared of him. I know he's sweet, but he goes for her. I got him this collar. I got him fell away. Look at him. Say hi, baby. Say hi, booby. All right. Look at him. He's wild. All right. So, before I go, you could either live 90 years, you could live 90 years, or you could live the same year over and over again for 90 years. Huh, I said it better the first time. All right, I'm going to go now. Tell me what you want me to talk about in the next video, because you should have some thoughts. Otherwise, I will sit and contemplate what I'm going to talk about next. Da 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 da. Oh, about age. There's no such thing as age. You're just alive. You are alive. It's just about personality. What's your personality? Everybody has a different personality. Everybody thinks different. And that's why we're here. We're here to think. Because without thoughts, who are we? Huh? All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.